Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's mukbang is another chips and dip mukbang. I'm so excited. The last one I did was probably a month ago, but it feels like it's been so long. So we're doing another one, and I'm so excited because we have some crazy dips today. This one is a garlic bread pull-apart pizza dip. I found this recipe. I was trying to find a fun and exciting dip for my savory dip because I had an idea for the sweet dip, but I didn't have any ideas for the savory dip, so I just looked one up and I found this one. So I will link it down below. I just veganized it. And then this is basically just a melting pot of my favorite things. It's literally just peanut butter, vegan Nutella, and melted white chocolate. That's it. And I actually was gonna put broken pieces of Oreos in it, but I was gonna dip them in there anyway, so I thought might as well just leave it as is. And then I also have some vegan soft baked cookies from Walmart and more Walmart accidentally vegan fudge graham cookies. And if you have been with me for all of my chips and dip videos, I pretty much have those in every single one, so yeah. And then also I'm doing a Q&A today because it's been a while, so yeah. But first I'm gonna start with this dip because this one is still really hot and I just really want to try this one. And of course we're going to start with, okay, it literally just looks like Nutella. It looks so good. That is so good. You can taste the peanut butter. You can taste the vegan Nutella. I don't really get white chocolate, but that doesn't matter. It's really good. Mmm. The softness of the cookie with the dip is just so good. These chocolate covered grahams are amazing. They're so good and so soft too. These are really good in it, but I think the cookies honestly might be my favorite. So, Mandy underscore asked, how many siblings do you have? How old are you? And are you currently studying or working? She asked a few more, but I got a lot of questions, so I'm going to stick to that one for now, or those ones. I am currently 21. I will be 22 this year in September. And I'm not currently working or studying. I have been looking into going back to school. I just don't know for sure yet, and I keep saying that, but it's kind of just like a waiting game for me. And also with work, I've been looking at a few jobs, but there's nothing cemented in place yet. Like, nothing is set in stone. But if I did get a job, I've been looking at Cinnaholic. I've been there before on my channel. It's a vegan cinnamon roll place. I would just love to work there. Because not only do they have vegan cinnamon rolls, which I would love to eat, but I love making stuff, so I think it would be so fun to work there. Natalie Emil asked, do you put anything on your eyelashes to grow them longer? You have beautiful ones. Aw, thank you. I actually don't. I'm so grateful to be blessed with thick hair. I have Jewish in me, and so I have thick hair, and I'm very grateful to have some of that thick hair and some of it being on my eyelashes, or some of it being my eyelashes. But yeah, I've never really done any eyelash care, for lack of a better word. I don't put anything on them. I just don't wear mascara all the time, and I try to be very careful with them, as careful as possible. Yeah, I think the cookies are my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna have one more cookie and then I'll jump over to the savory dip. The only hard part about the soft cookies is they get stuck to the roof of my mouth. Makes it very hard to eat. I also have another Calypso to drink. This one is the Southern Peach Lemonade. I've had it on my channel before, and I think this one is my favorite. But I mean, if you haven't seen my past few videos, I just keep drinking these. They're so good. Yeah, this one's good. It's not too sweet, but it has that peach flavor in there. Very good. Okay, I'm so excited for this. I'm just gonna start. Oh, Okay, I'm going to show you that first. Oh, there's a pepperoni on there. I don't think I'm going to get much of the dip in this first bite. I brought a spoon, so I guess I'll just leave that here. That's what the dip portion looks like. It's so soft. I just used the biscuits from Pillsbury. They're buttermilk southern homestyle grams, and they're delicious. Oops. Everything Bagel asked, how do you stay so positive? You know, it's not an everyday thing. Definitely not. I have my days where it feels like the world is against me and I get depressed and sad and it's just hard for me to cope. I have those days, definitely. But I obviously don't show it on my YouTube channel because I love being real with you guys, but I don't want to share that with you guys. I want to be happy so you can come on here and watch a video where I'm happy and not click on a video where I'm depressed, because that would just make you depressed, you know? I'm not happy all the time. I mean, I just talked about role models. If you watched my most recent burger video, I talked about how celebrities and influencers and even people we know that we look up to, we don't see everything that they're going through. We don't know what's going on in their head. We don't know what they're dealing with or how they're feeling. You can never assume that someone is so happy all the time. I'm not saying that you are, I'm just saying in general, I don't think a single person in this world is happy 100% of the time. That's just not realistic. Basically what I do to try to stay positive, think about, okay, if this is making me upset, why is it making me upset, and does it really matter in the long run? Like, that's the most important thing. Would I rather be stressed, or can I just move on from this? One of my favorite things that I always tell myself, I know I have so many quotes that I keep throwing at you guys, but I love the quote, accept what you can't change and change what you can't accept. So if there's something that's going wrong in your life, or there's something that's just affecting you negatively and you can't do anything about it, then accept it and try to find the best way to turn it into a positive thing. Look at the best of the situation, and if you can change it, then change it. So yeah, that's kind of how I stay positive. It's a mindset and it's a process, but it works for me. So I hope that that helped. Anouk Khadij. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong, but they asked a few. I'm just going to pick this one. Have you ever had a nickname? What is it? So yes, my dad, he used to call me, actually he still calls me sometimes, Sugar Booger, because I was addicted to sweets when I was little. Still am. But also, TMI, but I used to have like the nastiest, biggest boogers in existence. And my poor parents, they had to deal with that. So that is why I have the nickname Sugar Booger. That one was very hot. It had a lot of vegan cheese. I didn't even add that much, but it's super cheesy. And it's still really hot too in the center. Leah Jacobs asked, what do you like to eat when you're not mukbanging? I used to be super obsessed with ice cream and smoothie bowls, and I still am, but more recently I have fallen in love with eating a lot of fresh fruit and veggies. Oh my gosh, I just made this carrot hummus, this roasted carrot hummus, and it is so good. So I will eat almost half the bag of spinach with just carrot hummus, and it's so good. For snacks, I love having like mixed nuts. Mixed nuts are so good. Oh, popcorn. I'm obsessed with popcorn. I could have like a whole bag of popcorn in one sitting. So good. Bhavia asked, sweet foods or savory? What is your first preference? Definitely sweet food. I love savory, don't get me wrong. And there's a point where I will need savory if I've had too much sweet, but I will dream about sweet foods. So, definitely sweet. Alright, Michelle asked, what are your plans for summer? Well, I am going on a family trip to Utah for my cousin's wedding, and I'm so excited. But then we're also going to go to a resort with my mom's side of the family, and then I think we're going to have like a swimming barbecue party with my dad's side of the family. We always do something with both sides of the family every year. I'm so excited. I'm so blessed with an amazing family, and I just love them so much. The cookies are definitely my favorite. Angard asks, do you ever plan to travel? Heck yes. I've mentioned this many times. I want to travel so badly. I just have to save up enough money and all of that. So, okay, I'm sorry, but I can't read your name because it's in a different language. I think it's in Korean. I can't read it, so I'm sorry, but I love you. You comment on all my videos and you're just so sweet. But you asked, what would your reaction be, or what would you do if you found out that you accidentally consumed something that wasn't vegan? So I wanted to talk about this one because it actually happened. I mean, it's probably happened on many occasions. I didn't know that I ate something non-vegan, or, you know, like it happens. And it's fine. There's nothing you can do about it after the fact. But there was a certain experience. Hold on. The most memorable, in my opinion, we were at the dinner table and my mom had prepared some squash, I think, and I asked her if it was vegan and she said it was, and then I ate some, and then after the fact she remembered that she used non-vegan butter. This was when I like first went vegan, and I had my YouTube channel too, so it was almost like I felt like if I ate something not vegan, then I was lying to you guys, you know? And part of the reason why I went vegan is because I'm lactose intolerant. Another reason why I was so terrified was because I thought that I was gonna get really sick from the butter, but I barely had any anyway. So I just remember I started crying because I was so scared. Some people make a big deal out of it, but I don't think that that's necessary. Sorry, my camera was gonna overheat. And if you have health issues and you eat something that's not vegan, I understand that. I understand why people freak out about that because allergies. But for me specifically, the only thing that I'm really sensitive to is the dairy. I just hate eggs and I hate meat. Ugh. Anyway, so if I accidentally eat something that's not vegan, then it's not the end of the world for me. But yeah, so I'm just really grateful I don't have any other food allergies. Lauren Hernandez asked, what places have you visited? I have not visited many places. If you didn't know, I used to live in China, so there's that, which is pretty crazy and awesome and cool, but I haven't visited many places. Hopefully that changes soon. I've been to different states in the US. I said that weird, the US. I think I was going to say the USA, but then I stopped, so I've been to different states in the USA. I've been to Idaho, I've been to Utah, I've been to Arizona, California, but I've also been to Beijing. When I was in China, I went to Beijing, I went to Hainan, and I really want to go to so many places, so hopefully I get there someday. Anna asked, what did you want to be when you were a child? I wanted to be everything. Everything under the sun. All the typical things you wanted to be as a kid, you know. I wanted to be a musician and an actress and all that stuff. I think the most concurrent one that I wanted to be was Hannah Montana, aka a musician. I just loved singing and dancing, just performing in general. So actress or musician, probably. I'm getting really full. Marceline Ganim asked, biggest pet peeve. I'm kind of upset with myself right now because I literally, sorry, I'm trying to decide if I want more. I think I want this piece. I literally was talking about my biggest pet peeve the other day and now I forgot it. So I know that I have one. I just need to think. Hold on. Give me time. Entitlement. People who are entitled to think that they can do anything, that makes me so frustrated. I already didn't like hypocrites, and I'm guilty of being a hypocrite, okay? I'm not saying I'm not guilty of any of these things. I'm just saying it's good to have pet peeves because you know what to not be, you know? And hypocrisy, that used to be one of my biggest pet peeves. But entitlement, it pretty much is a companion of hypocrisy, because if you feel entitled, you're more than likely to do things, to tell people not to do things and then do it yourself because you feel entitled. You feel like you have the right to do it, but they don't. Does that make sense? So definitely people who feel entitled. It's a very big pet peeve of mine. Okay, I'm gonna take a few more bites of this and then answer one more question. Lauren Hernandez also asked, what's your favorite vegan snack? I have many. I absolutely love bread with peanut butter and melted chocolate. I guess that's more of a dessert though. I mean, I've eaten it as a snack. I haven't done this one in a while, but it used to be one of my favorites, and that's a tortilla with crunchy peanut butter and maple syrup, and then you roll it up. any type of candied walnut or even savory walnut. I love flavored walnuts. Those are so good. I can't think of anything else right now, but those are definitely some of my favorites. They're so good. And this is going to be my last bite. Can you guys tell I'm full? Alright you guys, that is the end of this mukbang. Thank you guys so much for sending me your questions. I always have so much fun doing Q&As, and I love kind of talking to you guys. It's kind of like I'm talking to you guys, but not really, because you guys can't talk back to me. You can talk back to me in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought. And if you liked this video and want to see more like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Because it's free. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.